everyone, you're live. Good evening, welcome. I'll just adjust my camera, you know how it is. Just adjust my camera, how are we? Welcome to Cole's Place. My name's Colin, great to have you along and thanks for tuning in to not Tuesday Night Live, but Monday Night Live. I'll explain all in a bit for those who may not have read the community page. Hope we're all well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Colin. Based here in rainy Bournemouth. I was going to go out tonight. I was going to do a little walkabout, but A, we were pushed for time, and B, the heavens opened. I didn't fancy getting wet or sitting in a wet beer garden, so I thought I'd come live direct from Shamewa. Hope everybody's well. Big welcome. If you're watching on catch up, a big welcome to the channel. Don't forget, like, share and subscribe. It's free. My name's Colin. We go live normally every Tuesday night. But tonight, we're a night early. Hope everybody's well. So first person in, if you can be kind enough to give me a sound and picture check. And I'm just going to log in on my other phone. Not expecting a lot of people in tonight because I sort of changed it, not last minute, but I changed the day earlier today. So big thanks if you have sort of took the time out to drop by and say hello. Right, hope everyone's well. Oh, look at that. People are jumping in already. Right, evening Anne-Marie, Anne Elton, good evening Anne, how you doing? Anne, I saw your message pop up, I was on my way in, apologies, I've not read it, but I do apologise. Bryony, evening, Bryony, how you doing? I saw your message as well, I'm going to catch up on these later. Carol, evening Carol, how you doing? Maria Ayres is in, Natalie Hick, evening Natalie, how are you? Nice to see you. Martin, everyone, evening, sound and pick, good, thank you Martin, thank you David Butler. JBM, you are late 4 minutes, no pay. Weird thing, I've had a massive YouTube update. Not a channel update, but the app updated. I don't know if any of the other guys who vlog or whatever have had the same thing, but where are we? Monday, Sunday, Saturday. My YouTube thing started updating, and most of the day Saturday, I couldn't actually get onto YouTube. I had to uninstall and reinstall. So I don't know if anyone else has had any problems. I've not seen anyone's videos over the weekend, but I managed to sort of get it back on Saturday evening before I put the video up. So yeah, there we go. Shropshire Steve's in. Good evening, Steve. How you doing? Trisha's in. Good evening, Trisha. Nick is in. Nick, evening. Colo Paul, good evening. Saf Defo, catch up with you soon. Yes, Nicky, I know you're busy. Honestly, I know you're busy, don't worry. I was actually going to drop you a quick message and let you know I'm still alive, but I hope you're well. Who else we got? By the way, hello, Col. How is Saf today? Thank you, David. How are you, mate? Hope you're well, David. Yeah, Saf is absolutely chipper. I'll tell you more about our day, but she's doing fine. It's Craig's in. Good evening, Craig. Yesterday added new features. That explains a lot, mate, because it does seem to have gone up the wall. It changed like my background colour scheme from night to day and all sorts has gone on. Tim mentioned the update on his live today, not just me then. Alan's Homemade Vlogs, evening Alan, how you doing? Just popping in for a few minutes, got work to do for tomorrow, I was off today. Nice one, mate, okay. Appreciate that, Alan, hope you're well. Get up for it. Nick, how are you, Nick? Evening. 25 in, that's not bad. So yeah, first of all, massive apologies. I only sort of decided to change the day to day from tomorrow. The reason being, Saf and myself, we're going on a little bit of a road trip tomorrow, and you know us, we haven't decided where we're going. I was looking at the weather forecast. I knew it says it was going to be a bit iffy today, but the south coast seems to be a bit better tomorrow, although it is changeable. So I'm working Wednesday night, so tomorrow's the last day where we can go out and not have to rush back, if that makes sense. So we're going to go out. Wherever we end up, I'll do a video or two, put that on later in the week. So yeah, so we're just making the most of our sort of, Saf's off now for another 3 weeks. So we're going out tomorrow. So I didn't want to end up somewhere tomorrow night where there's no signal or whatever. If we go down Cornwall, for example, I didn't want to end up where there's no signal and then not be able to do a live. So I thought if I do one tonight, at least I've done one. And then tomorrow, if we get time and there is a signal, might do another. Who knows? So yeah, so massive thanks to everyone. Appreciate your patience. Appreciate you chopping and changing your weekly schedule. Really do, honestly. Patrick Morin, hello, is this Monday or Tuesday? Nice one, pal. Don't know myself, Patrick, to be fair. Colin, when am I vlogging the Isle of Wight? I've never been to Isle of Wight, Jay. I nearly went over there last year because we were in Portsmouth and I was going to get the hovercraft over while Saf was out with the mates, and I didn't because they cancelled all the hovercrafts because there was like, it was a bit dodgy in the Solent, so I couldn't, well, no, I couldn't get over there, but the method of transport I wanted to use to get over there was cancelled. So yeah, one day definitely, it's not too far away and it looks really nice over there. I've got a mate who lives in Ventnor, so yeah, maybe one of these days. Evening, Tony Tabro, good evening. Soggy here in Scotland too. Yeah, it's not pouring down, it's just drizzly, horrible grey, and you know, it's nice today because we've been out all day. Susan McLaughlin, evening, Colin Saff, hope you're well. Thank you. Saff is with me, she's in the other room. I'll tell you what we've been up to, a bit of a day today. Lynn Rowlands, good evening, Lynn. Hope you are both well. Yeah, fantastic, proper chipper. When does Safi start college? Great question, Tricia. She starts on, well, it's results day on Thursday. Her GCSE results come on Thursday, so she's got to go into school Thursday, much to her, you know how she feels about school. So I think she's going to go in and get her results on Thursday. She's got a pre-enrollment day, 28th, I think it is, 29th of August, and then the term starts proper on 4th or I think it's the 4th or 5th of August, one of those days. So she's got another couple of weeks yet. So we're making the most of the time we got off, you know what I mean? I always tell you all asking. Alan says schools go back tomorrow, true to form. It's, yeah, exactly. Natalie Hicks, soggy in Cornwall tonight. Oh, Natalie, we were looking at possibly coming down Cornwall tomorrow, depending on the weather. But yeah, I've seen it. It's not looking great, is it? Catherine Vincent, hi Catherine. All the best for Saf on Thursday. Thank you very much. I'll give it a quick Saf. They're all saying good luck for Thursday. She says thank you very much to everyone. I think she's on a call. I think it might be a mum or one of her mates, so she might pop in a bit. Lynn says, hope everyone is well. I think it was about to ask you, G said, bet Saf will have done very well. Well, we're hoping, David. There was a few she was a bit wobbly on. She'd already done a few that were good. A few she was a bit wobbly on, but, you know, the 5 passes gets her onto a law diploma, so that's what she's aiming for. So, fingers crossed. Sunny in Cornwall says, Natalie, tomorrow, nice. Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're looking at. The whole south coast is a bit better tomorrow, so we're going to get up and make our minds up. Saf's on about going over Brighton way as well, possibly. If we've got 3 more weeks of getting out and about, so we'll be back in Cornwall before she goes back to college. Martin Summerside, mate, how are you? Still dry in London, but a lot cooler. Same here. Yeah. Last week, I think I mentioned it last week. My sister and her husband were down last week. We had, staying with me, and we were out and about. Now, it was really weird, the weather last week. Friday was my sister's birthday and wedding anniversary, and we went over the New Forest. The weather was absolutely stunning. It was glorious all day. It was like 24, 25 degrees. Thursday, we were in Weymouth. It was awful, grey and horrible and cold and windy and rainy. The day before that, Wednesday, we were out and about just round Bournemouth. Beautiful, about 20 degrees. The Tuesday, I think it was, or the Monday, we were down the beach and it was hitting 30 degrees. It was absolutely piping. So, yeah, it's been very changeable. Massively changeable. Anyway, hope we're all well. Any news, any gossip, anyone? I haven't got any news. I've just been mad busy. I've got about 1 million messages to catch up on, 1 million videos to watch, loads of stuff to do here. I'm snowed under. I've got a washing basket the size of Mount Everest. And we've got a busy week ahead as well. Can you vlog the pool ferry, please? Already done it, Jay. The Sandbanks ferry, I'm presuming you're referring to. The Sandbanks ferry, the chain ferry. I did one last year, went over to Swanage, mate, and I went over on car. No, I've done it twice, the Sandbanks ferry. I've done it on the bus, open top bus, last year, and the vlog is called Topless in Bournemouth. Go and have a look at that one. And I did it in my car with my mate Olivia, the aerostess. We went over to Swanage, was it last year or year before, in the car. So yeah, I've already done it. Right, let's have a look. Oh, the comments are flying in, 39 in. Thank you, folks. Don't forget, thumbs up as well. I was watching bits and bobs of Tim's live. Great live, Tim. I know Tim watches on Catch Up. Superb live, mate. Great guest you had on today. I was in and out. I was sort of half cooking food, half answering the door, getting stuff out of the car. I didn't see everybody's comments, and I didn't bother popping in. I just wanted Tim to go with the flow. So yeah, great live, Tim. I saw a few of you in there, so massive thanks for coming over. Susan McLaughlin, Saf will smash it. I'm sure she will. The plan is Thursday. She's going down to school. I don't know how early she's going to get there. Go down to school, get her results, and then we're going to go out for something to eat on Thursday afternoon, by way, hopefully, of celebration. And I'll drop a post. I'm working Thursday nights, but I'll drop a community post up. Hopefully, all smiles, and I'll let everybody know she's got on. So, yeah, really proud of her. Lynn's in. Evening, Lynn from Fermanagh. How are you doing? Hope you well. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Plodding on. I'm not sure. I saw a message, Lynn. If I haven't replied, I do apologise. Apologies to anybody whose messages I've not replied to. Right, let me get on this on all messages so I'm not missing anyone. Oh, the flying in. Evening call from a wet and windy Cumbria. All right, Colin, how you doing, mate? Wet and windy, yeah. It's wet, not so windy, but yeah, it's south coast. It's going to be nicer tomorrow, though, apparently. Go Chichester. Yeah, nice. Not a lot there, though, is there? No offence to Chichester people. What we normally do, if we go to Brighton or Eastbourne, because Saf's got some friends over there, we come back through Chichester and we normally stop off at Worthing. Worthing's nice. Bognor Regis, nice. We've got the tail end of the hurricane that was in the Caribbean. Saw that. Hopefully Saf will be happy with the results and get to do a load of... But yeah, hopefully I am. That's the aim. I keep saying to her, with everything else going on, one step at a time. You know, baby steps. What are we all drinking tonight? Diet Coke. Look at that. Diet Coke in a beer glass. Diet Coke. So cheers, everybody. Sláinte to the Irish people. Have you got the new edition? Got the new edition, Irish people. Check him out. Show and tell. Look at that. Hey, look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to Daniel the dog. He's a Chihuahua, and I couldn't think of an Irish boy's name that rhymes with Chihuahua, so he's Daniel the dog. Hey, what do you reckon? Look at that shirt. I need one of those shirts in my life, don't I? Look, he's chewing on a shamrock. There we go. That's going to set the comments wild, isn't it? Yeah, thank you, Ant. Can I vlog the pool ferry? Done that one. Weather gone mental everywhere. You're right, Susan. If I'm thinking of going to the Isle of Wight, I love it. Yeah, definitely. Honestly, one day. Patrick Mullins, Saf, don't worry about results. It's not the be-all end all. Your health and happiness is the main thing, and you have plenty of time for life. Patrick, that is exactly... I'll show her that comment if you don't mind, Patrick, because that is exactly what I've been saying. She's not particularly worried. Like anybody, you know... Even your top grade A kids will be a little bit apprehensive this week. You know, oh, have I done this? Have I done that? But yeah, she's not particularly worried. Dry in Dublin. Thanks, Scott. Been fine in London. Last 2 weeks, 30, yeah. Was in a pub today which had a Rod Stewart room. He used to drink there in the 70s. Oh, so cool, mate. Where's that one? Oh, my God, have a look at that. You know, a bit closer. I'm dropping out the camera, aren't I? Yeah, well said, Patrick. I've screenshotted that, Patrick, and I'm going to show her that. How's Vicky doing? Funnily enough, Nick, I was chatting to her yesterday. There's a mate of mine looking for driving lessons, and I messaged her yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? She's doing absolutely fine, thank you. She's actually doing it. She's very, very busy. I said to her, you know, you'd like myself, you're going to burn out. I said, take a step back. But yeah, she's massively busy. I think she's going. She mentioned she might be going to Tenerife in November. She's got the bug. Yeah, no, she's absolutely sound, thank you. Just massively busy. When she started this time last year, she was doing like 3 or 4 hours lessons a day, which doesn't sound a lot, but the sort of back work that goes with it is a lot. She's now up to 6 lessons a day at the minute. It's so busy, and a sentiment was, I can't wait for all the kids to off to uni, and I'll quieten down a bit. So yeah, she's sound. I'll tell you what asking. Marie Alty, good evening, Marie. How you doing? All at the forms. Thank you, Alan. JBM Travels, thought Tim's guest was me, but younger. Yeah, cheers, Jay. Uh, Susan McLaughlin, yeah, done that one. Not too stormy for a minute. Up went well. I was going to ask Marie, change your dressing of stitches out next Monday. Oh, mate. Susan's on the vodka and lemonade. Marie's on the cup of tea. Can I update the board behind you? Yes, Jay, I've got my figures. Love that guy. Great hat, Daniel the dog. Thank you, David, with the correct figures. I think he's lovely. Cute Daniel. A certain crackmaster will do his nut if he sees this in the background. Great to have a plan when results come out. Yeah, that's it. Exactly, Catherine. She's got a little bit of a plan, so she's doing well. Daniel is nearly as cute as the crackmaster. I can't say he's named after the crackmaster because Dan's about 6'19", you know what I mean? And he's a mate. Daniel Holmes. Good evening, Daniel. How you doing? The dog's not named after you either, Daniel Holmes. It's just the only Irish name I could think of that had a D in it. That was obviously Irish. And I know there's Damien and others, but that was one that came to mind. Slanche, cool to have Daniel the Irish dog. Please remember to the phone. Thank you, Anne. Got Woodman in Highgate. That's North London, isn't it? I think. Room named after him. He was local and drunk there after the footy. Did you know Rod was in the same school at the same time as Ray Davis, the Kinks? Wow, fascinating fact. He would, yeah, probably would have been, yeah, same age, aren't they? Same era. Kirk's in. Good evening, Kirk. Wagwan Tours. There's a channel for you. Evening, everyone. Evening. Daniel, it's okay. He's let me off the hook. Underwater, John just popped in. How are you, mate? Right, I think I've caught up. How are you, John? Hope you're well. Phew. Right, okay, so today, so we've been up today. I'm going to bore you silly. Today was dentist day for SAF, so we were over. Such is the state of the NHS. For those of you who are watching abroad, you won't believe this. If you're going to have an NHS dentist, which you tend to do when you're under 16, is it 18, whatever, and in education, you can get a dentistry on the NHS if you can find a dentist. SAF's dentist is approximately a 46-mile round trip. So we've been over the other side of the New Forest today for a dental appointment. So she had a check-up, and then we did a bit of shopping on the way back, a bit of popping round, doing bits and bobs with having a day off. So that's what I've done today. I was going to put a recorded vlog up. I've got a couple left to go, but I thought, no, I better go live because tomorrow we're out for the day. And so that takes us to tomorrow. Wednesday at work. Thursday is results day. I'll let you all know, as I said earlier. Friday, we're off to Portsmouth along the south coast. We're going to a music festival called Victorious. The headline acts, for those of you who know your music, the headline acts are Fatboy Slim, the DJ, one I've always wanted to see and I've always missed out on seeing, and the band Snow Patrol, and I believe there's a couple of others there. Jess Glynn's there, I think there's Razorlight, there's loads of acts on Friday. So we're going to be in Portsmouth, or just outside Portsmouth in Southsea, all day Friday. So if you're in the area, let us know. Saturday, back in Bournemouth. We were looking for another festival Saturday, but there aren't really any good ones to go to. So I've actually got a gig Saturday night. And then Sunday, we're off to Reading. So there's another festival in Reading. It's all weekend, but we're going for Sunday. There's a couple of, it's more Saf's thing Sunday. There's a couple of acts that she wants to see. But the headliner Sunday night is Liam Gallagher from Oasis. So, yeah, looking forward to that. That's Sunday. And then here in England, I don't know about you Irish folk, but here in England on next Monday, it is the August bank holiday. So we've got Monday off. So Monday is rest day, and I'll be posting some videos. There we go. So that's the week. Yeah, Highgate is North London. Thought it was. Danny the dog, the pipes are calling. Damien Hancock, I'm not Irish, I'm English. It's the other Damien and Moore. I know you'll sound Damien Hancock. It's the other one I'm worried about, the Hooper variety. Is the Royal Bath Hotel still being refurbished, or should I book it? It's actually open, John. I can tell you now for a fact it's open, because last night after work, Saf and I drove past it and there were people going in. It is 100% open. Maybe they might be refurbishing part of it, but we drove past last night quite late when I finished work, and there was what looked like a very drunk woman outside wobbling all over the wall. But no, it's open up and running, mate. Book away. JBM, man, if you want hotel advice, even here in Bournemouth. He knows more about hotels in Bournemouth than I do. JBM Travels, almost 6K. Yeah, not far. Good shout, Jay. Yeah, almost 6,000. I'll do the figures in a minute. It's on 5,960 something or 70 something. So if you've not subscribed, people, let's get it to 6K. I've not forgotten. I'm still waiting for a little thing to arrive so I can do a giveaway. And I have got a skydive planned. But I don't want to turn my stomach tonight. I've not long eaten. But yeah, 6K. Thank you so much. I'll do the figures in a minute, Jay. When's the best time to do a live? Daniel, great question. My honest answer, and I'm probably going to upset a few people, is when you can fit the flipping thing in. Lives are great. I enjoy it because it gives... First thing about a live is with the great, fantastic, wonderful community of people we've got who watch me, which I'm more than grateful for. And I've sort of inherited a lot of these guys off the back of the likes of Tim and Lee and all the other guys. That it's a fantastic community, and they support every single live I do as and when they can. It's when you can commit to doing it, mate. That's all. My only advice would be is make sure you can. If you're going to do it regular, then pick a regular time when it suits you and your living arrangements and your work arrangements, and try and stick to it. Most lives are done early evening, so between sort of 5 and 8, 9 p.m, because that's when most people are sort of settling down. They're in Coronation Street mode. They want to relax. Some people, JBM, Prash, they go live late on at night, which is good if you've got a younger audience, because younger people tend to stay awake more. So it's whatever suits you, mate, honestly. But in terms of viewing figures, I think the sort of peak time is mid-evening, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. Weekends as well are good. But yeah, whenever suits you, mate. In terms of days, I don't think YouTube will tell you when most of your viewers are watching you. I find if I do a live at the weekend, more people watch my recorded videos at weekends than they do my lives, but I don't really look into it that much. JBM or somebody who knows more about the figures, Tim, they'll tell you better. But I find a live midweek is usually better. But it's just what people get used to you doing, mate. So yeah. But if you're going to go live, good luck, and give us a shout. We'll support it. JBM, I'm not working Friday. No, I'm not. I've got a Friday night off this week. Friday night off. I'm working Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Boom. Definitely can't get a dentist. NHS, Susan. It's mental. There should be a law where you can get an NHS dentist if you need one within a 5 or 10 mile radius. I don't know what is going on with the dentist profession in UK. They're all going private. There's more money for private work, isn't there? And NHS is probably a bit of a thorn in the side for them. But, you know, that's what the NHS is for, apparently. Great lineup. Yeah, it is, Lynn. Super. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to Fatboy Slim, Snow Patrol. Brilliant. Pity you're not down on the South Coast, Lynn. You could join us. Great lineup. Thank you, Marie. Irish August bank holiday was on the first week of the month. Oh, nice. Wagwan Tours. We got protests today in Bournemouth. Oh, I didn't know that. There was some yesterday. There was down by our town hall, which used to be a hotel. There was, I wouldn't say a big protest. There was like a two-sided thing. It was really weird. I was watching it live on our local newspaper stream yesterday morning. On the town hall car park, there was about, I'd say about 100 sort of anti-immigration people with the waving the Union Jacks and shouting this, that and the other. And then in the gardens over the road, there was about 100 people who were protesting against all sorts. There was anti-immigration, Palestine, transsexual rights and all this, that and the other. They'd all joined into one, and they were all shouting their own agenda over each other. It was so strange. It didn't really... I don't think it sort of hit the point it was meant to be honest with you. Yeah, and it all fizzled out because it started raining and everybody went home. Commitment to the cause. He's just done gig at DW Wigan back in July. Who was that, Marie? Is that Fatboy Slim? My niece saw Liam Gallagher. Liam at the OVO, she really enjoyed. I believe he's a great one on stage. I've seen a few YouTube clips. I've got now 14 subscribers on my channel, and if you haven't already, come check me out and subscribe. There we go. I'm sure Sunday, Anne's already ahead of us, mate. Honestly, if you want to go and subscribe, Daniel Holmes, it's youtube.com, Daniel Holmes 9392. I'll drop you a subscribe as well, mate, after this if I've not done so already. There you go, done. Go and subscribe to Daniel. I met you in Bournemouth last year. Did you, John? John, I do apologise. Oh, that threw me. If you tell me, remind me and I'll remember. Adele was in Germany yesterday. Nice. So do I, Cole. It's as you said, fitting it in. Yeah, honestly, the other advice I'd give you as well is, and I've spoken to Alan about this, if you're a bit worried about going live at the same time as somebody else, honestly, don't worry about it. It's one of those things that there's only so many slots and so many times and things you can do. No one's in competition with each other. We all support each other. I think everybody in the chat will back me up. So, for example, if you go live the same time as me and some of these guys want to skip and see you, I'll happily push that. Not a problem. Not a problem, because other people have done it to me. So, yeah, just go live when it suits, mate, and when you can. Because it does help your figures. It does help you sort of your presence and all that sort of stuff, you know, and it's nice to chat. The main reason I do it, I've always said this, honestly, Daniel, the main reason I do it is because go back a couple of years ago, a lot of the Tenerife guys like Rick and Shelley, who else was going live at the time? I can't remember now. Tim. They used to do a lot more lives, especially midweek, and all these guys like Anne and Trisha and everybody. There was a few others who don't come on as much these days, but it was their little chance to get together and have a chat and talk about Tenerife and have a bit of a laugh and see how each other was. And then Rick and Shelley's workload went through the roof. You know, Tim's got his own commitments. A few other people have stopped doing lives. So I thought, do you know what? I'll jump in, just do an hour, and it just gets everybody together. And it's great, and people make plans to meet, and people send each other stuff. So yeah, that's part of it, big part of it, you know what I mean? So there we go. Apologies if I've missed any comments, they're all flying in here, I try not to. 53 in, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. Catherine Vincent, I'm Irish but live in Gloucester. Yeah, bank holiday in UK. Oh, I didn't know you're Irish, Catherine. Welcome to the club. JBM is answering the hotel questions for us. Cheers, Colt. No worries, Daniel. Good luck with it, and let us know. Stick a community post up. You know, tell people to ring the bell for notifications and all that on your vlogs, and then they'll get used to you putting lives up, mate. You know. I'm sure there's people in the chat who can give you hints as well, because a lot of these viewers are seasoned YouTube viewers, and they know just as much, if not more, about how YouTube works and what they want to see. You know, so take all the advice you can, mate. Thank you, and more thumbs up. Carol Smith, my dentist told me they're changing from 6 monthly checkups to yearly. Wow. Saf got us another 6 month one today. She's got to go back in February, but she's waiting for orthodontic as well. Webby's in. Good evening, Webby. I know Webby's going to shout at me. How are you, mate? Hope Dawn's well. Oh, he already has 15 questions. Webby, it's gone up my list. I think you're about number 1,283 now on my list. This time last week, you were in the 3,000s, so I'm getting there. Stephen Fegan, I from Belfast. Nice one, Stephen. Hope you well. Webby, what do you reckon to this? Daniel the Irish dog. Look at that, Webby. Ruff, ruff. Hey. Get out my manor. That's Daniel the Irish dog, Webby. So no giving it that. Right, I'll set him on your free pubs 30 years. Hope you're well, Webby. Anyway, good to see you then. Thanks for popping in, Webby. Do appreciate it, mate. Listen, Webby, I'll drop you a message. We'll have a chat. Webby in the house. Vinny's in. Vinny's on the island, aren't you, Vinny? Good evening, you lovely people in Colth. Yeah, cheers. Thanks for the photo yesterday. I love getting listen, if you're on holiday in Tenerife, there is nothing more I love than getting photos, right? I love it. I buzz off it, right? But the two, I get two types of photos. I don't get scenery photos off people or photos of food, right? Or your normal holiday photos. I get two kinds of photos. I get photos of people sat outside a high fish bar with a jug of beer, right? With the high fish bar in the background. Or I get photos of people sat outside flipping chill box holding a cocktail. Or the other one now and again is I get a photo of the surfers behind. But yeah, good to see you yesterday, Vinny. Look like you're enjoying yourself with the lads there. Hope you well. Let us know. Do you see Dan or anyone? Chillbox is doing incredibly well. Massive shout out to Dan for that. If you're on the island and you want a cocktail, a slushy and iced coffee and all that, get into Chillbox. It is superb. And Vinny looked to be enjoying it a little bit yesterday. Hope you're having a good time, mate. Underwater John, coming down in 2 weeks if I fancy a pint. Yes, John, defo. Give me a shout. I feel bad now. Can't remember. As soon as you tell me, I'll have met you. Yeah, definitely, John. 2 weeks, I'll be around. I'm around I'm around for most of September, mate. Busy working, but I'll be around. Dan's done a vlog on Clacton, where my mother grew up, a day in her life on last Wednesday. Vlogging out, guys. Yeah, we'll have it. We'll check it out, Daniel. I'll have a look. No problem. Lynn's phone's about to die. Good luck to Zaf. Thank you, Lynn. I'll pass that on. And hope you well. Hope Paul's well. Say hello to Paul for me. Tenerife uncovered. John. Of course I remember. Yeah, give us a shout, mate. You got me number. Everyone's asking everybody is. Web is on. Yeah, just seen it. I am catching up. Music dude. Hi, mate. Hope you're well. I'm heading to Las Americas Friday for a fortnight. Boom. Get in there. Hope you have a great time, mate. Great times ago. Great times ago, end of August. Raymond, Patricia, how are you? How are you guys? Maria Alti's not too bad, come from wrist. I've lost the comments now. There we go. Robath. I visited many years ago. Correct me if I'm wrong. There was a casino within the hotel. You are indeed correct, Raymundo. There was a casino. It's no longer there, I believe. But yes, there definitely was. 100% there was. It was as you go in and to the left, I believe. You're talking, 20, 25 years ago. I don't think it's there anymore. It's still a lovely hotel. For those of you who don't know Bournemouth, we've got the pier. The town centre is very close to the beach. It's literally on the beach, a bit like Brighton, you know. And to the left, as you look out to sea, to the left of Bournemouth Pier is this lovely big white Victorian building called the Royal Bath Hotel. Now, in its day, 25, 30 years ago, it used to be like the big hotel in Bournemouth where all the famous people would stay if they were in town doing a concert. If we had a political conference on, it's where all the politicians would stay. But over the years, JBM will back me up, it's gone downhill a little bit. It's lost its, I think it used to be a 5-star. I think it's a 3-star now. Yeah, it's not as good as it was. But it's still a lovely building, lovely hotel. Underwater John was there last year. Had casino many years ago. Yeah, definitely. Read the reviews first. It's still actually quite a nice hotel, believe it or not. It has its, you know, it's got its bad, good and bad, but it's in a great spot in town. It's right in the centre, literally on the beach. It's Craig. Vinny's going to walk with Tim in the morning. Nice one. Look out for that, Vinny. Were you meant to tell us that, Vinny? I think Tim might have Tim might have been holding that one back. 3 weeks I'll be off to Tenerife. Nice one to meet Alan Fraser at Hoppies. Nice one, Craig. Look forward to seeing you both. Hello, yeah, everyone's saying hello to everyone. Look forward to seeing you again, Ray and Pat. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying, Daniel. A lot of people meet up. We were all over in March. There was about 200 of us over in March. And people go over, and I think it's at the point now, no matter what time of the year you go to Tenerife, this is if you're into Tenerife, Daniel, but no matter what time of year you go over there, there's always going to be somebody over there off one of the channels who you'll see, and if there isn't, then you got likes of Rick and Shelley and all them, you know, they live there. Colin, everyone, other transport vlogs, and even a day in the life of East London where my dad grew up, plus more coming up. Nice one. Get them on there, Dan. East London's a massive thing on YouTube. There's Darren John. Have a look at Darren John's channel. There's Zach. I'm not sure what Zach's channel's called now. Adventures with Zach. He's in East London. He's only a small channel, but Zach's a great guy. But Darren John's massive on East London. He does a lot. Yeah, get some East End vlogs up, mate, definitely. Especially if you go out to cafes and curry houses and all that. Underwater John, you've done me head in. Yeah, booking again. Nice one, mate. Yeah, give us a shout and definitely meet up. Definitely meet up. Gav Hodge, all right, Gav, it's not Tuesday. Nah, I'll tell you what it is, Gav, for those who just joined, a quick recap. Saf and myself, we're out tomorrow for a bit of a road trip. We're going to look at the weather in the morning, east or west of Bournemouth. We're going to decide where we're going for a bit of a day out. And just in case we end up in somewhere that's a bit iffy signal-wise or the weather's rubbish, I thought I'd do a live tonight and just, you know, let everyone have a bit of chin wag tonight, just in case we can't do live tomorrow. My second home, yeah, nice. Vinny, any sign of the Kalima? Is there a Kalima over there? October, roughly the same. Yeah, 100%. Have I still got a photo of us all doing that walk back in November, Cole? I should have, Marie. If you need one, I'll put it on. I'll have a look what I've got and I'll put it on Tenerife Friends. If I haven't, I'm sure Edinburgh Mike's got some. I'm sure I've got photos somewhere. Definitely, I'm sure I have. Yeah, it's on. I've got the vlog, so I'll have that somewhere. Yeah, definitely. I'll put it on Tenerife Friends, Marie. How's that? I'll send it on Facebook. Cheers, Colt. Need to get some work done. Nice one. Thanks for popping in, Alan. Don't work too hard. Good night, all. Thanks for joining, Colt. Yeah, and thanks for joining in, Alan. Go and have a look at Alan's channel, Alan's Homemade Vlogs. Especially if you love your golf. He's your man. And he's up in Scotland. Fantastic vlogs. Great vlogger. Great guy. Thank you, Alan. Bless you, mate. Hope to see you soon. So I would have got away with it if it wasn't for Cole switching day. Don't blame me, Vinny. On Night Charger's channel, he said it was really hot. Yeah, he's your man. For all things current in Tenerife, he's there, obviously lives there. Is Keith still over there, everybody? All things Keith, all things Tenerife Keith. Is he still there? I'm sure he's still there. He's a good one to meet up with, Vinny, if you're out and about. Get in touch with all things Tenerife Keith if he's still over there. You know what these Irish are like, though, Vinny, right? You know what these Irish are like? Right? Meet up with the Irish people, right? And they drag you into bars and you end up out all night, don't you? Don't you, Daniel? Yes. See? Controversial. Oh, look at that. Talk of the devil. All things Keith, there he is. Hello, mate. Early night. Yes, very humid here at the moment. Could I mention his name and up he pops? Perhaps come on, Kleeman in Lanzarote. I saw that. Yeah, got to be then, hasn't there? And we're going to come for a round of crazy golf. Yes, absolutely, mate. Definitely, 100%. Have a bit of that. According to Amit, there's rain due in Los Cris tomorrow. It never rains in Los Cristianos, music dude. What are you on about? If it rains, go in the iFish bar. Gary will look after you. I know you can't. He's closed on Tuesday. Go Wednesday. Yeah, evening, Keith. Evening, Kaylee. I'm sure you're still on the island, Keith. I'm sure they've not run out of Guinness yet. Keith sent me a great photo. I'm not sure if you put it on all things. I'm not sure if we put it on Tenerife Friends, Keith. But he said like Kaylee was making him drink little pints, and he had this like little miniature, like Dorada glass. You know the ones with the handles, the big tankards that you get everywhere. He had a little mini one, and it was about that big. I thought, oh my god, that is a great photo. You should send it out there, Keith. Great photo. I was laughing for ages on that. Arrecife Airport closed because Kalima today opened. All right, so it is then. Evening, Tracy. I see your video has gone down a storm capturing Brandon in Tenerife. Allegedly, Tracy. Allegedly capturing somebody in Tenerife. I've not said it is or it isn't. People are speculating. I don't know. I mean, let's be honest. All 20-year-old lads look the same these days, and that is out the mouth word. That's my daughter's words, not a, somebody like me. All 20-year-old lads dress the same, look the same. I'm not saying it is or it isn't. People have just assumed. So yeah. But yeah, hope you're all, Tracy. Hope you're good. Thanks for joining in. Nice to see you. And yeah, I mean, that little issue a few months ago with the news over in Tenerife, the sad news, I will be honest with you, it did put my figures up a little bit. Artificially, it has to be said. But at least, one of them things, at least now the story is concluded. And I just, I hope the boys and one can get on with life a little bit and have a bit of closure. But yeah, nice one. Thanks for popping in, Tracy. Wagwan Tours, Notting Hill Carnival this bank holiday weekend. Am I going? Not, mate, no. I'm in Portsmouth on Friday, mate. Seeing Fatboy Slim. Get in. I'm working back in Bournemouth on Saturday. And I'm at Reading Festival on Sunday, mate, for Liam Gallagher. I will be doing videos of those two festivals, by the way. Now, I know the music isn't everyone's cup of tea, but the actual festivals are absolutely superb. Both of them. We went to Reading last year, had a great time. We passed by Victorious last year. Victorious is in an absolute fantastic setting. I'll do a really good video on Friday night. Wait till you see. I'm hoping there's a sunset Friday night in Portsmouth, and it's a nice blue sky. The Victorious Festival, if you Google Victorious Festival Portsmouth, have a look at the lineup. It is set on a massive big sort of green right in front of the beach, just outside of Portsmouth in Southsea. Absolutely fantastic setting, and big stage, superb. So looking forward to that. So that's where I am, Kirk, to be honest with you. Is Daniel running at Shelbourne this week? Everyone's saying hello to Keith and Kaylee. I'm here for another week. I'll post it later. Oh, mate, I've seen some of your pictures and some of your videos, mate. It looks like you're having a great time. If you've not subscribed to Keith, right, All Things Keith, please go and subscribe to him and watch his videos. As with Wagwan Tours, there's some great channels, it has to be said. Yeah, I know we all watch the big boys, Tim and Rick and, Lee and Darren and all them. We all watch them, regular as clockwork. But I've got to be honest with you, at the minute, I'm getting more enjoyment or as much enjoyment watching the other channels that are sprouting up all over. Wagwan Tours, great videos. I'm probably forgetting a few here. I'm going to offend people, but All Things Tenerife Keith. All Things Keith, he's in Tenerife at the minute and he's knocking up some great videos. So if you're new to this channel and you want to see more of that sort of stuff, travel type stuff, get over. JBM, who goes to the most random places in the UK. I like to think I'm quite well travelled in England and Wales, but some of the places he goes to, I think, flipping heck, where's he dug that from? He was in my neck of the woods. He was on the Whittle a couple of weeks ago. There's loads. So just if you've got spare 10 minutes, just go and watch one of the videos and support them. Superb. Excuse me for coughing. David Butler, Catherine, greyhounds are a bit slimmer. Is it a Chihuahua? Keith, look at this. Keith. Now then, we bought this today, right? Check out the shirt, right? We bought this today. Saf and I found it quite sort of accidentally in a well-known high street store. And I was going, what should we call him? And I kid you not, Keith, Saf said straight away, let's call him Keith. And I said, we can't do that because Keith will kill us. So he's called Daniel because it's Daniel the Irish dog. So, but Saf is hell-bent on calling him Keith. I don't know why. I mean, he doesn't drink or anything. And, he's looks quite sober. But... Gordon Duncanson, evening. how you doing? How's it going, Cole? Fine, thank you, mate. Nice to see you in the chat. Hope you're well. I binged your last Tenerife iron in my work shirts today. How sad am I? Thank you, Gordon. Appreciate that. Hope it made the ironing go quicker. That's not sad at all. Really do appreciate it. Good to see you, mate. Tracy, it's in cold, but to be fair, you don't need a grief. Anyway, hope you and family well. Yeah, honest, Tracy, on no grief. I didn't get any grief. As you've probably seen from some of the comments, I got a bit of stick. But it's not like I intentionally went out there to film anybody in particular. But yeah, a lot of people do believe what they're seeing in the video, and that's up to them. But yeah, we're sound, Tracy. Absolutely sound, thank you. Marvellous. Mad busy. I've had a great, well, we're having a great summer. Thank you. It was on your phone when we was in the pub with Webby and Puerto Colon, Cole. I think I know the one you mean, Marie. Yeah. I'm sure I know the one you mean. I'll have a look. I'm pretty certain I've still got it. The hop and grapes one, when we were sat outside on the balcony. Yeah, leave it with me, Marie. I'll have a gander. Everyone's saying hello. Craig, you see, evening, Craig. How are you, mate? Hope everyone well. Yeah, all good, thank you. Look forward to seeing the music festivals. Thank you, Tricia. Yeah, they'll be on. I'll probably get them edited and up next week because obviously we're going to be travelling over weekend. God, 8:20. Where's time going? Daniel Holmes, I'm avoiding Notting Hill. It does get busy down there, and the underground be rammed. Yeah, it's that time of year, isn't it? When these festivals and events are on, the little sort of local areas do get chocker. We've got one coming up in a couple of weeks' time here in Bournemouth. I think it's the weekend after next. We've got the Bournemouth Air Show, or Bournemouth Air Festival, whatever they call it these days. And Bournemouth gets absolutely rammed. You can't move. You get people parking in silly spaces. You get the litter. Don't step me off on litter. The litter. All the issues that come with a big event. If the weather's good, they estimate on our beach during Air Festival, because the planes fly across the beach. Bournemouth is a big bay. It's like 7 miles long of sand. And the planes go from sort of generally west to east usually. Sometimes they go the other way. And they reckon there's about 500,000 people sitting on the beach. And that wouldn't surprise me if it's true. And it just gets absolutely chocker for the whole weekend. It's unbelievable. I did some vlogs. If you go back to last year, if you're interested in that, I did some vlogs last year on the Air Festival. I tried to do a live, but the network down there is rubbish. So just as London people avoid Notting Hill, Bournemouth people avoid the beach. In fact, Bournemouth people avoid Bournemouth during Air Festival weekend. We can't be doing it. Goes right over the flat as well, right over this building. The whole building shakes with the jets. Keith has been doing fabulous vlogs from Tenerife. Certainly has. Always does fabulous vlogs. I'll be honoured to have a dog called after me. Thank you, Saf. Daniel looks a bit woof. Oh, Keith, honestly. Should we... In the chat then, hands up, right? Let's have a vote. Is the dog going to be called Keith or is it going to be called Daniel? Over to you. Meaning grief, what he's saying, clout chasing. Tracy, clout chasing is a term used if you're filming something to get views, basically, and out of those views you make money. So there's a lot of people who think I've gone over to Tenerife, filmed a video with Veronica's, and then gone back over and filmed one of Jay's mates and edited it into that video, right? So that's ridiculous. I didn't even know who he was, obviously, until he went missing like the rest of the world. And they're saying that I did that video, filming them covertly to get clout, to get views. Ridiculous. I'm not interested. I've stated all along, and the moderators now will back me up here, Tracy, honestly. I had no interest in even covering remotely anything of the Jay Slater case out of respect for his family, and he's a young boy, as a parent, you know, he went missing. I wanted it over as quickly and as pleasantly as possible for his family. So I didn't go over filming, load of rubbish. I don't need to do that. I don't need to validate the channel covering crap like that, to be honest with you. And when I say crap, I don't mean that in a bad way. I just don't, you know, I just don't. So yeah, that's what they mean, Tracy, honestly. Let them crack on. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, the missing boy in Tenerife a few months ago, people reckon he appeared in one or two of my videos, as did a couple of his mates. The videos, viewers figures shot up a little bit. People were saying this, that and the other. I've responded now after the event. I didn't respond at the time. So yeah, that's it. Daniel looks a bit woof. There is a super moon or blue moon tonight, Col, if you want to capture a video, if it's clear. Patrick, good shout. We went out last night. It's cloudy tonight, so I don't think it's going to happen. However, we were down Sandbanks last night and the moon was orange. I believe there's some American wildfires that have made the moon on the south coast. I don't know what it was like the rest of the UK, but last night it had like an orange glow to it. And we were down there last night. We were down Sandbanks looking out to sea. And as Saf jumped out the car to take photos of the moon, because there was no light pollution, there was a heron. Literally, it was low tide. It was after my gig last night. I came and picked her up, went out, did a bit of photography. It was low tide, and she's got a shot. It's an iPhone 15 shot, and they're not great night cameras at all, but she's got a shot of the orange moon and a heron with its neck outstretched in the foreground eating a fish. If you want me to, I'll put them up on the community page. And she's also got some shots last week as well. We had the, I forget what they call it now, the big meteor showers that you can see over in Tenerife off TD. The big meteor showers that always pop up around about the 12th, 13th of August. She got some photos, great photos of them last week. So if you guys want me to, I'll put them on the community page. But don't forget as well, the dog, Keith or Daniel, you decide. JBM's back. Evening, Jay. Let me catch up. I can't wait to see the sea. Nice one, John. Yeah, we'll take you around. Give us a shout when you're in town. Not a problem. Tracy, when am I next over there? I'm there January. I've got to be honest, Tracy, I haven't got the foggiest clue. I've got a trip coming up abroad, but it's not Tenerife. It is somewhere nice. Somewhere I've always wanted to go. That's coming up in the next coming months. Tenerife, I'm hoping before the end of the year. I'm just waiting for Saf to sort of get her feet in college first, and then I can make plans. I've sort of organised my workload for the rest of the year now. I'm pretty settled there. Things are settling down a bit. So yeah, just waiting for Saf to sort out, you know, how she's in college and get her for sort of so she's okay for the next couple of years, and then I'll sort out a Tenerife trip. No problem. Can't wait to go back. We don't half miss it. Trish is off. Love to Safi. Thank you, Trisha. I'll pass that on. Let you know, Trisha, how she gets on, because you always ask. Could be the last Notting Hill Carnival due to stabbings. I hope not. That's like giving in, isn't it? It's letting them win. Last year, I watched from the hotel balcony. Yeah, great view. If you're coming down for the air show, any of the hotels on the seafront are great for watching the air show. Everyone's saying hello. Let me skip down. Let me catch up. Jabin, dog is going to be called Webby Boom. Keith the Canine. There we go. Audits DJ on YouTube. Evening all. How's your sunshine around the world? Kind of nice one. Nice to see Audits. Been watching a couple of videos. I did subscribe. There's another channel as well. He goes out and films a lot around Bournemouth. Moira's in. Evening, Moira. Hope you're well. Nice to see you. Lovely to see you in. Oh, there we go. Everyone's saying that as well. The moon at home. Sandbanks last night. Yes, was truly beautiful. Yeah, we were down Sandbanks last night. It was around about 1, 2 a.m., something like that. And it was absolutely stunning. It was low tide, and it was absolutely stunning. I'll pop that. They're not great photos, you know, they're iPhone photos. She's after a camera. She keeps saying now she's getting into the photography a little bit, and she's after, you know, a decent camera. So I'll probably invest in a camera for her. But yeah, I'll stick them up. You can have a look at them. They're a bit blurry. They're iPhone photos, nothing special. But it does. The moment she caught with a heron, I didn't even know you got herons on the coast. I thought they were like lakes, but this heron was there. When am I on next? Live, Daniel. I'll try and fit a live. I always try and fit a live in Saturday if I can, but it can be difficult with me work. If not, it will be next Tuesday, 7:30. Tracy's off out for a few drinks. Terrible behaviour. It's a school night, Tracy. What are you doing? Monday night. Only jealous. Thanks for popping in, Tracy. Really appreciate it. I don't mind talking about the Jay Slater thing, honestly. I just have to be careful because people then come on after and go, rah, 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 rah. All right, so I'm just glad it's over for him and his family. Really am, honestly. And I hope they can get on with their lives. Yeah, but thanks for popping in, Tracy. Do appreciate it. Always lovely to see you, mate. Honest. Tuesday sounds good. Yeah, Tuesday is the general night. Now, I'm not going to get hung up on the figs. I don't know where I am. But I know JBM will shout at me if I don't put them up. So I've had to swap the board a little bit because I had to give the board a good clean. So I will do it properly. 19th of August, that says. Subscribers, 59. Excuse my handwriting, people. 5972 on the subscribers. If you're wondering, for those of you who aren't YouTube savvy, basically you can, when you get a YouTube channel, you get YouTube Studio, which gives you an idea of how your channel's going. If you're of that ilk where you want to know how it's going, it's nice because it just gives you a little bit of numerical feedback as to how your videos are doing, etc. So I'm just pulling these figures off YouTube Studio, which is what all YouTube channels get. Views. So since the channel begun, I've had 1,031,978 views. Oh, excuse me, 8. I'll do it again later properly. So views are when you watch a video, basically, whether it's a live, a short, an edited vlog. Every time somebody watches one of your creations, that counts as a view. So since my channel began, which is what, about 30 months ago, 2.5 years ago, it's 1,031,000 views. Thank you so much. And the last one, watched hours. So out of all those views that you guys do watch, the amount of time that you've all cumulatively spent watching my channel, oh, flipping heck, this has shot up. It's 93,313 hours. So you lot have spent 93,313 hours of your lives watching my tittle-tattle. Are you all nuts? I'm only joking. Do appreciate it. Unbelievable. Likes of Moira and, Underwater John, all those who've sort of been with me from day one, Trisha and all them, they'll tell you, I never expected it to get anywhere near this, and it's absolutely superb and very humbling. Sorry, I'm knocking my camera down, aren't I? Right, let me go back into your comments. 47 in. Everyone's saying goodbye to Tracy. Tuesday sounds good. Yeah, Daniel, it's normally a Tuesday, mate. Absolutely. But yeah, let's get Daniel some figures up and you can start doing lives as well. Does anyone have a good psychological thriller? Ooh. Pass it over to the audience, John. Keith's off, gotta go. Have a lemonade to drink. Yeah, right, whatever. Hello to Saf and thank you for the dog name. I think it's Keith. Later, mate. Keith, enjoy the rest of your week, you and Kaylee. Love to you both. Have a great, great time over there. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Craig, you see, good. Thank you, Craigie. JBM's off. Cheers, Jay. Thanks for popping in, mate. There's your numbers. Don't shout at me. Jay, have a great week. David and Anna, 30th of September to the 14th of October. I think that's about their 7th trip this year. Gonna finish watching later. Catch you soon, golf. Cheers, Daniel. Daniel, social media, Facebook, Instagram, Cole's Place. If you've not done so already, mate. If you have any questions or anything off air, just give us a shout, and I'll happily, help you in any way I can, mate. Because people have helped me, and I want to pass it forward. Audits DJ, won't love you, happy smiles and laughter. That's what it's about, my friend. That's what it's about. There's enough crap going on in the world. Yeah, if we can snatch an hour or so every week and have a bit of a laugh and a bit of banter, makes all the difference, doesn't it? Appreciate it, mate. Yeah, no worries, John. Yeah, I love John. Quite a solution. Sylvie Leroy, evening from France. Good evening. Nice to have you back in, Sylvie. How are you? Danielle, hello Danielle. Hi Colin and everyone, just a quick hello. Oh, nice to see you back. I'm travelling to Weymouth. Oh, beautiful. I was there last week, Danielle. I was there on Wednesday, I think it was. Thursday. Weather was a bit gloomy, a bit like it is tonight. But It's going to be nice rest of the week, apparently. Weymouth is a superb town. Great beach. Superb. Everyone's saying to Daniel. There we go. Nice. Superb. Have we done the hour? Nearly done the hour. Where did that go tonight? All right, okay, just a quick recap then, guys, because I'm not going to keep you all. It's a Monday night. It was unplanned. How many we got? 42 in. Great. Thank you so much. So I've got, believe it or not, I've still got a couple of Tenerife vlogs. I've got a trip out with Tenerife First Excursions. I'm in the process of editing that one. I've got some footage off an underwater camera that I've just got to import into the video. I've got the apartment review, which I'm going to put up. For those of you who knew about me last trip to Tenerife, we had a bit of an issue getting into the apartments. That has now been resolved very much to my satisfaction. I've got to say, the rental company were great. So I'm going to do an apartment review, and I'm just going to do a little bit about the difficulties and how they've gone about resolving it and what they were like, because I think it's only fair. So they're the two videos I've got up from Tenerife. I've got a Cornwall video to come up, which is that is superb. I loved it down there the other week. And we'll be doing some stuff this week. We've got a day out tomorrow. Don't know where we're going. It's up to Saf in the morning. And then this week we've got Victorious Music Festival from Portsmouth. We're there Friday night. And then Sunday we're at Reading Festival with Liam Gallagher headlining. Okay, Liam Gallagher. And here's the thing for you. Will Oasis reunite? They last performed at Reading however many years ago, and they had the big fallout. They've both said it's up to each other. I think Liam's put an empty chair on stage. Noel's hinted at it. There's a rumour that it could be Reading this weekend. I doubt it, but do you know what? I'm going to be filming it just in case Noel Gallagher walks on stage. So I'll be doing some recording at Reading. And then we've got some nice little surprise stuff week after next as well. And I've got another trip abroad coming up in the coming weeks as well. So that'll be cool. So that's about it. One more blast of your comments. Apologies if I've missed any. You've all been so kind tonight. Thank you, Maura, for popping in. Really appreciate it. Lynn, have the Beatles Festival in Liverpool. Oh, Lynn, you're going to Liverpool. Send us some photos, Lynn. Lynn, you will have a fantastic night. Guarantee you. Liverpool, best city in the world. Get yourself down there. Cavan Walk, Matthew Street. Brilliant. Nice and cheap as well. Sylvie, perfect. Thank you. Please speak French like this. I understand all. Thank you. My French is as good as me Spanish, Sylvie. Mind you know, Spanish is improving. Me French, it's school days French. Craig, you see, have a great week, everyone. Thank you, Craig. Likewise, you too. Thanks for popping in. Hope the weather improves. Been like a drowned rat today walking the dogs up north. Oh no, mate. Patrick, big thumbs up for Anne for hard work. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. And a massive extra thumbs up for her for jumping in at the last minute tonight. I'm getting the gist that she probably hadn't seen my notification, and I do apologise. But thank you for taking the reins. I've noticed there's a few spanners gone. I don't know if that's about my, I don't know if that's about my update. Don't know what's happening there. There's a load of changes on YouTube, and it's a bit weird. Sylvie, you speak too fast for me. I'm sorry, Sylvie, I'm a northerner. If you need anything translating, Sylvie, just ask me to repeat. It's not a problem. Audits DJ off to Portland tomorrow to buy a boat. Nice one, mate. If you fancy a trip out sometime around Brownsea and other local islands, may even see if they're lucky the beautiful white-tailed sea eagles. Yes, mate, absolutely. Good luck in getting a boat. Yeah, get in touch. Get in touch, mate, and we'll do that. We'll do some videoing or whatever. Brownsea, other local islands. It's absolutely stunning over that way. You live in a great part of the area, Audits. Absolutely, yeah, we'll definitely meet up, mate. Not a problem. Craig saying something in French. I think that is, I am sorry I don't understand French. Is that right, Craig? I'm guessing. Susan, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Don't worry, be happy, no problem. What a great phrase to end the live on, Sylvie. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Okay, listen, guys, just to reiterate, I want to say a massive thanks. Those figures, not down to me, they're down to you. you lot support the channel. Some of you have been with me from day one. Some of you have just joined in the last few days, and I appreciate every single one of you. Loads of stuff coming up, as I say, every week, so please keep an eye out for that. And a massive thanks to everybody for all the thumbs up, all the comments, all the feedback. It really, really, really is appreciated. And a massive, massive thank you for all your kind comments and support to Saf as well. She really does appreciate it. To her, it feels like people have got her back a little bit. So a massive thanks for that. And I pass every single comment on that you make and all the support you show her. She will be popping in, I think, in a vlog over the weekend when we're at Reading. So she'll pop in and say hello. So really do appreciate it. And I will let you know. I know loads of you have asked about our results. This Thursday, I think it is. What sort of parent am I? Thursday. So as soon as we get the results, you guys will be the first to know. We'll pop up a notice on the community board letting you know where she's at. So fingers crossed. All right, so thanks everyone for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Quick blast again before we go. You're all chatting to each other. Everyone's saying good night. Thank you, Anne. Night call over to staff. Thank you, Anne. Cole's place is correct. Good guess, wasn't it, Craig? And massive one. James B. Oh, quick one there. I'm off to play the Las Americas in September. Any bars you recommend for a couple of middle-aged single men? James, Dublin bar. Get yourself into Dublin bar in Playa de las Americas by the Patch. If you've never been before, just Google Dublin bar and Gaelic Corner. Gaelic Corner on top, Dublin bar down below. And you get a mix of ages in there. Absolutely superb. You'll have a great time. If you want to go on a pub crawl, Google or go on my channel and search La Paz Strip. Okay, great music bars, strippy music bars. Have a look through the channel, mate. I've covered them all. Have a great trip. Keep in touch, James, and if you want any info, give me a shout. Sylvie Leroy, thank you. Good night, Irish people. You are the best. You're making a lot of friends, Sylvie. JBM, if you need a good hotel, nice one. Cheers, Jay. Thank you so much, everyone. I love you and leave you. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for participating. For me and Saf, love you all. Have a great week. And as I always say, take care and watch everyone's content. I do appreciate it. Take it easy. Thanks for joining in live. Happy days. Bye for now.